Shalom Temple Israel. This Shabbat we read the double portion of Acharei Mot and Kedoshim, Torah portions that I happen to really like because Acharei Mot was my bar mitzvah Torah portion, feels like a long time ago, and Acharei Mot talks about a holiday that we are very familiar with, the holiday of Yom Kippur. But reading about it in Acharei Mot doesn't sound anything like the holiday that we observe today. We know that now we spend all day in shul or at home on Zoom, as we did last year, fasting and praying, asking God for forgiveness, asking people around us for forgiveness. But in the story of the holiday in Acharei Mot, in the Torah, there was another major concern, and that was the cleansing of the ancient temple. One day a year that was dedicated to cleaning out the temple of anything that had become impure, of repurifying the temple, of refreshing it for another year of service. And I think that's really an appropriate Torah portion to read right now because we're in the middle of refreshing our own temple. Starting on Passover, a few weeks ago, we had congregants not attached to a bar mitzvah, just anyone who wanted to come, who were able to come and participate in services in the morning. And we've enjoyed having people the last few Shabbatot. And it's been a new experience for me because I haven't been here since we shut down the building last March, or haven't been in services since we shut down the building. And there was a moment, that very first service, when we had people there, the Kedusha, the part where people respond, Kadosh, Kadosh, Kadosh. And I was standing on the bima, facing the ark, and I heard, for the first time since I started as rabbi here, people behind me chanting the prayers. It wasn't just me responding to cantor. And that was just an absolutely incredible feeling. I stopped singing, I stopped praying, and just listened. And I know that I cried at that moment because it was something that I had missed so much during the pandemic. We're still in the middle of refreshing the congregation. It's a slow process to get everyone back into the building and to return to full strength. And it's a process that will continue for some time. But I want to thank everybody who has signed up, who's been comfortable to come to services, who's been a good sport about wearing a mask, who has, pre-registered in advance. All of these things really make a big difference in our ability to continue to have people in the building. And I'm glad that as the month of May approaches, we're able to expand our services more, to increase the number of people that we have joining us in shul, and we're able to add to the number of services. In May, we're going to open up our Sunday morning minyan outside in front of the temple, and it will be a hybrid service. And I'm really excited at the chance halfway through the year, halfway between one Yom Kippur and the next, to get to see more and more congregants on a regular basis. So I look forward to seeing you at Temple Israel. Wish you all a Shabbat Shalom.